Tsarukyan revealed that he's gone through a back surgery, sharing a video update. Yan said in Russian, "I was under anesthesia for 9 hours. I had surgery on my lower back yesterday. A couple of months and I'll be back in action."
One thing is for sure, UFC tell me this, I'm a next for the title. They saw my hard work and then I beat Peter in 2023, he beat me 2025.
The White House, Peter Yan versus Merab.
Yeah, but they told me this, our fight, it's not gonna be in White House.
Wow.
But listen guys, I don't care, White House, Black House, Yellow House, just UFC, Apex, whatever it is, I'm fine. Or my backyard, as long as it's UFC, I'm fine, you know.
I think everyone can think whatever they want to think, if it's respectful or not, you know. For me, this disrespectful thing was like if I poke his eye, kick his groin, you know, doing something that is illegal. So I just was myself there and I did that, but I'm sure that people really like that, enjoyed that moment. So yeah.
Were you surprised that it's Diego Lopez again? Were you surprised, especially after Lerone Murphy did what he did to Aaron Pico? You publicly went on and said, okay, Lerone, it seems like you would be the guy. Lord knows what's going on with Movsar Evloev. I mean, this dude, there's one guy getting done worse than freaking Arman Tsarukyan, and it's Evloev. Like, he hasn't even gotten any type of traction towards going towards a championship fight. Were you surprised, though, that it was Diego Lopez again?
Yeah, so like, I was a bit not surprised with Diego because I eased into that, right? It wasn't like all of a sudden, what's Diego? I eased into it. So I wanted Movsar straight after my fight. I called for that and I was like, yeah, it's got to be him. But then they were like, nah, we want him to fight again, and that's when he was going to fight Jean Silva. I'm like, oh, okay. And then that fight didn't happen. Then it was Lerone, and then I even put a tweet out straight after. I go, see you in December.
Exactly, to Lerone Murphy, because he finally got a finish, because that would have seemed to have been the thing that was actually stopping him from getting the title fight, because he could be a tad bit boring at times.
RDA released a statement saying, "Today I went through my 3rd knee surgery in a 14-month span. I wanted to share a little about how this journey has been for me. In November 2024, I tore my ACL and meniscus. I flew to Brazil and had surgery there. The doctor decided to stitch the meniscus, trying to save it for the long term. Unfortunately, for the short term, that wasn't the best decision. 6 to 7 months later, when I started training again, my knee kept locking up and I had to go through another procedure, a meniscus cleanout in Austin, Texas with a different doctor. It was supposed to be a simple surgery, but 5 months later, I still wasn't gaining my muscle mass back and couldn't get close to 100%. After flying back to Brazil and getting new images done, we found out the doctor in Texas had left all the suture threads inside my joint, which was most likely causing constant inflammation and holding me back. So this morning, I went under my 3rd surgery in 14 months. I'm doing this because I truly believe I still have a couple of fights left in me. I'm fighting for legacy, not money. At this stage of my career, a win means more than a paycheck. I don't want to step into the octagon just to collect a check. I want to win. My next fight will be my 50th professional fight, and I want to make sure that when I step in there, I'm at 100%. I love to win. I'm trusting the process, and I know God has bigger plans than I can even imagine. Right now, my focus is on recovery and on opening my gym this coming spring in Austin. Hopefully, by summer, I'll be back in the octagon fighting again for the UFC.
He's got to get some more wins, right? And then he's got to do it in impressive fashion, because we know probably O'Malley's going to get the title shot, because I'd imagine Merab's going to probably take a little bit of time. I bet that's what's going to happen. You know, you got a superstar in O'Malley and people want to watch him fight. So again, it's not about what you do in the cage. What I'm saying about Umar is that, like, O'Malley's win wasn't like super impressive, right? It was good. Like he did a great job and he got the win, but like he's getting the title shot because of like his star power.
Yeah.
Right. Something to call home about. Like Umar doesn't have the star power that O'Malley has. So if you don't have that star power, you better show it in the cage. You better go out there looking to demoralize someone and get to finish and be like, oh shit, we can't not give Umar the fight.
How old were you at that point? When did you notice a difference as a kid?
12.
12 years old.
Yeah, like good. Yeah, 6, 7 was okay too, but from the 3 to 7 was
tough.
hard. Yeah, we slept in the car. You know, we didn't have a house that moment. You know, it was cold. I lived the cold place too. One Dagestani people, they said, "Oh, come and you can live with us. Don't pay money. Just we stay with them like 1 year until we build our house." And then we built our house and we moved to our house. Sometimes my dad even say like, so we go to the like 2 families somewhere and there is a kid, and like my dad always said, "Can you beat this guy?" I say, "Yeah, go and beat him." And like we fight, you know, like 10 years kid. It's like this in the village right now as well.
Did you lose much?
Never.
You never lost a kid fight?
No, because I knew wrestling from my background, you know.
Arman Tsarukyan was on Ariel show and said he wants to drop to 45 and fight for the title. Curious if you have any thoughts on Arman potentially trying to cut that sort of weight and fighting you, and what that could do.
Yeah, I mean, like I love challenges. He would obviously be a tough challenge if he could get down there. That would be definitely a tough challenge. Same with Movzar. Obviously, Movzar good. Like even the wrestling side of things, like I'd love that. Because for the legacy, you can talk about legacy. You've got guys like Movzar undefeated. So later, obviously I've got a job to do this weekend. But whatever comes my way, you know, I'll be happy. But Movzar Larone, you know, incredible records. Or even Arman, if he was to come down, like, yeah, that's a challenge. So that'll be definitely something. And I feel like my takedown defense is pretty solid. So that'll definitely be a fun one.
Max Holloway said this on his YouTube channel. The BMF belt to me personally represents just a bad mother effer. You know, blessed man forever. Only very few get the fight for this belt. The belt was a laughing stock before. All of a sudden I got it and everyone wants to fight for it now. It's hilarious. It's fun to me. What do you make of that? Him saying that it was a laughing stock before, because not many people held that belt. You were the one that put it on the map.
I mean, I love Max as a fighter. If that's his opinion, that's his opinion. You know, I think he's one of the best fighters to do it. He's a dog when he goes in there. But whether it had been me or Nate fighting Max, it wasn't gonna be like his best night either, I think, you know. So I don't think how in laughing stock in what way, because the skill level is obviously there, you know. I mean, I would love to fight Max just on a stylistic matchup. I think he's a great stand-up fighter. I just think I'm better. So I don't know what he means by laughing stock, but you know.
You take offense to that?
Yeah, I guess because I competed for it first, but at the same time I don't take offense to it. He's held both belts, so he could say that because he had one belt and he's like, oh, I don't need that other belt, you know. Whatever.
Yeah.
But now he fought for the belt and loves the belt, and that's the one that he be parading the most around town. So it's funny.
What about you were on ARIEL HELWANI recently? There was a little bit of controversy. He's trying to ask you something about Max Holloway and how he felt about the BMF before he had the belt, and then he got it, but turns out it was kind of a misquote. Max Holloway tweeted back and he said, "Ariel, you always trying to start shit. That's not what I was saying." It's kind of like
I was shocked because Max is one of my favorite fighters, and I've always been very public about it. His fight style, the way that he is inside and outside of the ring, the way he carries himself, I'm really a huge Max fan. So I was a little bit thrown off by the comment, you know. But nothing, you know. Ariel's just fucking Ariel. You can't. This is my fault because nobody's known, not even Max. Nobody's known Ariel longer than me. I feel, because I know him since my Bellator days. I've known this man like 20 years plus now at some point. I should have double checked that shit before I even responded to his ass, but that's on me though, Ariel. You got me that time. You got me good there. Now I'm gonna watch. So I'm gonna say here. I'm gonna get that motherfucker real quick, right back. I'm gonna do the same shit. I'm gonna be like, yo, so-and-so said he was gonna break your face when you see. Watch. You like to play that game? That's the thing. You got me. All right, cool. You got me, bro. I'm gonna get you back. I don't know
You feel like he
when.
plays that game?
I don't know when. I'm gonna get you back. Yeah, I mean, and I know Ariel. He's not necessarily doing it from a bad place. Maybe he's thinking a fight versus me and Max Holloway was gonna happen at the White House or something. If he said something like that, I don't know.
Woo!
I don't think it's coming from anywhere bad. It's Ariel, man. He's a problem starter. He loves that shit.
Yeah, because that's like the number one thing fighters don't like about him. They feel like he tries to start shit between people.
I mean, somebody's got to do it, you know. When I was fighting, I was like the same way. Like, we don't need somebody to start shit, but at the same time, it just helps a lot of times the actual sport. Look, we're talking about it right now.
Right. Damn. Did you and Max talk on the side or anything?
No, I haven't talked to Max yet. I gotta get Max on the pod. Max, if you see this, what's up, brother? What we gotta do to get you on the pod, brother? Let's go.
Max Holloway said this on his YouTube channel. The BMF belt to me personally represents just a bad mother effer. You know, blessed man forever. Only very few get the fight for this belt. The belt was a laughing stock before. All of a sudden I got it and everyone wants to fight for it now. It's hilarious. It's fun to me. What do you make of that? Him saying that it was a laughing stock before?
Dada, why? Why, Dada, why?
This is business.
This is my sweat.
I know, but I did business.
Shut up! Shut up!
This is business.
Hey!
I invested the money.
Stop talking! I will kill you!
Sorry. Sorry, sir.
Hey! Dada, why?
Business.